Hello, everybody, and welcome to Alt Haven. Tonight, we're gonna give the crew of the Elios a break, and we're gonna be some freaking superheroes. Why not? We're going back into the world of Marvel, and this is a world of my own creation, Marvel 312. We're moving away from New York into Chicago, but holy smokes, you guys, we're almost beating a record on our hype trade. I don't think y'all can do it. I don't think y'all can do
How could you? After everything this community has done, how could you neg them like that, Noir?
I was just like, eh, we're close to a record, but I don't know. I don't know if we got the follow through.
Don't you remember what
I
we
don't
did
know
for
that we got the follow through.
I believe in you. I understand maybe Noir has some doubts.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're well founded. Who knows? I guess time will tell. But I think
The next 2 minutes and 41 seconds will tell.
am I right or am I wrong? We will see. And if I'm right, the amount of gloating I'm going to do will be ridiculous.
That question is entirely academic because I believe in the punks.
Oh crap! They're actually responding.
Oh yeah, that number just jumped very high.
It was at 23. Now it's at 73. Somebody took it personally. We got Michael Jordan in the chat.
As they should. As they should.
Invictus of Tony did not come to play. But we did. And so I'd like very much, if I could, to give you a recap of the last time that we got together in the world of Marvel 312. You see,
Before we recap, do we have any announcements?
oh yeah, duh. It's almost like I'm not the one that usually does this.
Caitlin, do you have anything?
Oh my god.
Ooh, someone isn't going to get to gloat, I think. I don't have chat open. I just see a face.
I see confetti is what I see.
Right, you can't say it, no art. You do realize this is us, don't you? How dare you not only drop bits, but drop a baller lie. Oh, but yes, do we have any announcements?
Sure.
Fair town. I had a good time at it. That's my announcement.
Oh, nice. There is a new What We Knew episode coming up, following up our last episode about Helldivers, where we talked about how amazing Helldivers are and the creators and how great things are. And then the next day, hell broke loose in the world of Helldivers. That was terrible timing. And hopefully soon we have actually plans where Noir has agreed to come on to What We Know and cause havoc and problems with communities such as Dungeons and Dragons. I'm excited about making this because it's going to be, I personally am going to have to play devil's advocate, and it's going to be really hard.
You're going to advocate for me? Thank you.
I did not come for peace. I came for problems. Oh wait! Oh my God! What the crap are y'all doing? I'm sorry.
They're causing problems for you specifically. Is what they're doing.
Yeah, you really didn't know what they are, did you?
I only nagged a little bit. Oh my God! They're still going.
It has been a very long time since we have gotten a hype train going, and so not like we get oh wow, okay, we overpassed that one again.
So we broke the record we just broke.
Yeah.
Oh, did you like this record? Sorry about that. Oh, how about this record?
Oh my God! I really level 6.
Level 6 complete.
I didn't even know it went that high.
Oh, I can see there's a finish line. It tells you when the next record is. That's actually really cool.
Oh, I mean, fine. Okay.
And the truth is that streampunks couldn't do all of the shenaniganating like we're doing tonight without Althaven. So by doing absolutely rude things to locomotives, you are supporting the channel that supports the streampunks and also, supports the channel, because it turns out we actually kind of like this Jake guy a little bit. Like having him around.
Right.
We bring him on into superhero games sometimes. It's pretty cool. You were talking about What We Know. That's coming up. Check that out. Next episode for Helldivers coming out tomorrow on Althaven's YouTube.
And then
See,
whenever
when I take around, I forget the announcement a little less.
And then hopefully when Noir has some time in his schedule, we've got that one's gonna be fun, because that one is going to be, like I said, I don't want to give it away, but
cash money shit.
It's going to be very interesting, because it's a competition. That's what I feel like I can say, is it's a competition.
And with that, do we have any other announcements?
I do.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, so that, obviously. But also, I'm sorry, Ferocious, I don't speak dog.
But the timing was great, because you were like that, but also, and then, like, as in, like, also this, Sorry.
Whatever it was.
Timing.
But even though I don't speak dog, maybe we can learn to speak whale on the latest episode of May Contain Science, live now on my YouTube, youtube.com/@Delevely, DELEVELY. You can learn about how the Cetacean Translation Initiative, which, by the way, is accepting applications for fellowships for their 10-month program through May 24th, in case you want to learn to speak whale. And you can find out how they are managing that. So go check that out. But for now, I'm going to go be a superhero with some people I really, really, really love, despite their poor judgment about challenging the Streampunks community.
I mean, I'm
excited.
I'm not exactly sure I was wrong. I mean, is what I'm gonna say. But let's get.
I mean, to be there's a few percentages left before they hit that finish line, and there's about a minute 45.
Listen,
I don't know.
Fluke. What does it say? A broken clock is right twice a day. I mean, yeah, you did a couple of hype trains. Can you do another one? I don't know. But now let's get into the recap. I'm gonna pay for this dearly. When we last left off, our heroes were summoned to appear by an anonymous via an anonymous message, only to find out that they were lured by the villainous Arcade. In Arcade's trap world, they ran into several different life model decoys, one being the life model decoy of Captain America, one being the life model decoy of Wolverine, and finally one being the life model decoy of Spider-Man. In the encounter with the Spider-Man life model decoy, rather than just facing off with this corrupted Spider-Man, the team talked them down, helped them through the confusion of realizing that, one, he's not human. Two, he is a digital copy of an individual that he does not know. He does not know who Peter Parker is, but he does share many broken, segmented portions of his memory. And so, with this understanding, he's decided to go off and find himself. The party then went forward to defeat the life model decoy of Wolverine and Captain America and apprehend Arcade. It's been a couple of weeks now, and in these weeks, what have our heroes been doing? We'll start with you, Bleer. What has Bleer been up to these last couple of weeks?
Bed rest, probably. I believe she got skewered. If I'm remembering that correctly.
That is true. You've had time to recover, I'll say. Everyone is fresh from the fight.
Yeah, she's not a good patient. Are Bleer and Bamf, do you think we have like an apartment together or something? Or are we completely
yes.
yeah.
I mean, I think perhaps a while ago we had liked our space, but look, we work closely together, and also I couldn't afford rent. It was mostly the second one.
Yeah, so Bleer has been a terrible patient. Is just probably getting is able to like exist in the world again. And has just been
Sorry, you're
moping.
a patient. Oh, are you waiting for someone to try to like take care of you? Because you're gonna be waiting a while.
No,
You get
she's
to take
just
care of yourself, or you get, and this is how Bam manages Bleer. Like, if you're waiting for someone to be nice, keep waiting.
Yeah, so it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that in the apartment.
All right, and it's a little annoying having to kind of be off your feet. You know, every now and then you'll hear a siren go by, and it's just like, there's action out there. But unfortunately, you have to recover. What about you, Beth? How have you been in these weeks since your arcade adventure?
Well, someone has to work and make rent. So someone has to go and find items and people who will sell / fence those items. Usually Bleer and I work together. That's how we ended up on that dock. But I have been taking advantage of some of my longer range commuting from time to time, just to, visit friends and socialize. Because Bleer's being such a bad patient. I just need to go out. I just need to get air. Stuff like that. And only that. And shut up.
Okay. And where would you say some of these excursions have been? Okay, that's what I thought.
I love that I muttered that and it still cleared.
Cleared. I keep track. And the shift. You had quite the adventure thwarting arcade as well. How have you been in these weeks since then?
Well, here's the thing is, while the shift would have loved to take time off and relax and do all that fun stuff, he had to be on set. So he went right back to acting and right back to the show that he's on. Without missing a beat, he is feeling every bruise, every cut, everything. But he is he's back to his normal job, trying to not be a complete fool and like show that he's badly injured. But yeah.
And if you can remind the audience, because you have the tag famous, meaning that your character is famous, can you remind the audience what your character does for a living?
Yes, he is an actor. He is an actor on a television show. His name is actually John Alpine. Is the famous aspect of him is that he himself has the ability to change shape, and so when he is going out and he is actually fighting crime, he doesn't look like him, like his actor self, and that's how he separates his identities.
Awesome.
I have in my notes that you were the star of Kung Fu Carrots.
Voice actor for Kung Fu Carrots. That was one of the things that John has worked on. But there have been many. He's got a stable secondary character position on a television show. People know his face, but don't know where. Like, you know, like
Okay.
yeah. Like they're like, oh, I think that's the guy from Roommates. Is that the he's from Roommates, right? And then it's like, you know,
Oh, you're a real character actor. I love it. Okay, so things continue as normal for you. There are little crimes that your characters encounter and stop: muggings, car theft, just small stuff. But Banff, your phone chimes and a little spider is inside the screen and it crawls around and then it just kind of flops, and then a text message opens and it says, hey, hi, hi, I, and this is all in text. I love to see you around. It's always a good. I need superhero help. People have gone missing, and one really notable. Not too many heroes out here in Chicago. Could use some New York love, hearts, but like not heart. I mean hearts, but okay. Apple, Big Apple, bye. And then that's the end of the text.
He's so smooth. Leah,
Yeah.
do you know any superheroes?
Is the Shift a superhero or is he like neutral?
Maybe? Like, closer than us.
Yeah. Was that one guy we met at the diner that one time? Was he? No, I think he stole something too. So wait, okay, never mind. We gotta know like one.
You're allowed
right?
to steal if you're a superhero?
Yeah, I don't know the rules. We gotta know like
I don't
one,
know the heroes,
probably.
and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Someone out of town wanted some help from some superheroes and texted me about it.
Oh, so we got a job?
Well, no, they wanted a hero.
They want heroes, or they wanted like people can do stuff. Because if they just want like people who can do stuff, like I think we could fall under that umbrella pretty okay. But
I mean,
they want heroes, they might be out of luck with us.
well, but how would they know?
How would they know?
What if we just showed up and we acted like we were heroes? I mean that could really impress my friend who texted me.
Oh, you want to impress a friend who texted you? Is that what's going on? And she's like in an instant is like next to you, looking over your shoulder at your phone, like,
hey, and I bamf across.
Yeah. Who are we trying to impress? Huh?
Now impress your mom. Cut it out.
She's hard to impress. She's impossible to impress. You should know that by now. And then she's
I do know that. They throw their phone at Blia, realize the era of throwing the informational device of the impressing at you, and so they bamf halfway across the arc to catch it before it hits you.
Now, Bleer, are you going to try and use super speed to get to that phone first?
So the thing we've established about Bleer in all of my terrible, terrible roles from last week is that Bleer has, for the fact that she's a speedster, has a horrible initiative. She does not have good reaction time. She's just very fast.
Okay.
So I think by the time the phone was caught already, she would have missed her chance to even consider trying to grab it.
So Beth throws the phone and then goes to catch it.
I thought that through. Bamf's back. So Do you have Shift's number?
If you remember, you all do have a group chat.
We do have a group chat, yeah. I think we
do
have
a
it.
group chat.
It's been a little while. We probably weren't we all texting at one point, so I bet we do. We should probably have somebody who knows, maybe even if he's not like super like hero status, he's probably.
I mean, I don't know. Who else would we call?
I don't know who else we would call. Yeah.
I mean, I did try that cute one with the stone, but
Basilisk.
they're not available.
Mm.
Funny enough, Basilisk in the chat goes, got a message from the spider, can't make it at a meeting in Inhumans talking with mutants. Then there's like the eye rolling emoji. If you need transport, mutants are being super cool with some of their stuff.
Do you need transport, Blair?
No, I'm pretty fast. It's okay.
Really? I didn't know that about you. This group chat. I see it now.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. so then Shift would have the update on. I think we'd probably be like, we're taking it. Need a ride.
Shift goes, where are we going?
I didn't get a text, so
Chicago?
I don't fucking know.
Chicago.
And I respond like, yes, I'm not driving my car all the way to Chicago. Absolutely not.
People drive that far?
Yeah,
Do you-
like a waste of gas to me?
Do you text that?
Sure.
Yeah.
The response is, not all of us can teleport. ... Wait,
Yeah.
come here.
Yeah. I want breakfast first.
Yeah, we all want things.
No, I'm saying you should buy his breakfast first. He's gonna be leeching off our powers for the next 48 hours or whatever. You should buy his breakfast
I
first.
didn't even think. Oh, I got all
Or
the
buffing
tingly-
them.
All right,
we
so
send a diner. We send a diner location. The aforementioned diner that we maybe met somebody who was a superhero at one time. And we'll eat breakfast and then let you snag some power juice.
While we're there, I don't care if I have to spend points. I want this to happen. While we're there, I want the diner to be one of those diners that have the photos of actors on the walls that of all the famous people. And then I like when the two of you like are there, I'm like at the front, like, oh yeah, you looks like you got spots for more people. And the waitress is just like, it's like, yeah, I'm not the one that chooses that. I'm like, oh yeah, well, I think like it'd be really good right there, like right between those two.
I feel like you're trying to work your way up to the wall, and you do look a little familiar. But
I have my headshot. I have my headshot in my car. I could bring it in.
Can you pull up your IMDb see if there's maybe something I might know?
Oh yeah. Did you ever? And like I start pulling my phone out. Did you ever see Kung Fu Carrot?
Is that the direct-to-DVD one, or does that? If there was no theatrical release, I can't let you on the wall.
Technically, the first one was theatrical. The second one straight to DVD, but the third one did come out in theaters. So, I mean, there is that one.
The first one theaters, second one no theater, third one theater.
I play the titular celery in that,
This is feeling like the sequel to Megamind, which broke my heart, let me tell you, because I am the world's biggest Megamind fan. But that second one, nobody from the original cast came back. Did everyone from the original cast of the first Kung Fu Carrot come back for the second one?
And he like pauses and he's like, well, I was never in the room with them.
Oh, see, that's the okay.
It's voice
Listen,
acting. You don't like
No,
all
of
hang out in the
course,
same room all the time.
listen. Sign the head. You got your headshot. Sign the headshot. Leave it with me. We'll do some research. Bing, bang, boom. We like what we see. You're on the wall. If not, we've got it in place, ready for when you do big things. I'm sure you'll do big things.
Over exaggerated like signature across the bottom. The photo is of me just like looking off up into the side with my hand on my chin, just like black and white. Of course it was
Of course,
just
it's classy.
right here, a black Sharpie with my name just beautifully signed.
Oh, perfect. That'll look real good right next to Oprah and Steve-O.
Look, I aim to get that high.
It'll look great. It'll be. And then the waitress goes, "Can I? You too. You looking at Bath and Beer? You want anything? You haven't ordered yet. You've just been standing here. Do you want anything, son, or did you? Is this? Are we the picture?
Are
Yeah,
we?
we're like in line behind you, like been
Oh,
waiting.
yeah. Oh, hey. Yeah. We'll take a table, I guess.
All
Sounds
right. Table, no booth. All right. I'll put you smack dab in the middle. Middle for the star. Yeah, that's what we'll do. In this
Yeah, that
little,
Blair, you're a star.
Oh, no one's ever called me that before.
this little old lady, you walking with her cane. She's got like thick rectangle glasses, real curly wigs, like straight out of Golden Girls. Just leading you straight to the table. She goes, the menu's right here. You let me know whenever you folks are ready. She walks back, and not more than 2 minutes later, you hear her go, "Okay, but do you have an IMDb?"
Oh, yeah, we eat too much food.
Mhm.
I have a lot of carbs to restock up on for how much I move.
Yeah,
And
I was
then
like
I'm
4
pleased.
bagels later.
Yeah, literally.
Can I have all of you make me a vigilance check, target number 14?
14 vigilance. Non-combat vigilance or combat vigilance.
Non-combat.
Okay. Why?
Oops.
Why do you hate me? Oh, I got it. Okay. I did bad.
I'm
It's true.
trying to figure out how to do it on the app. This is fun.
I think you just click. Is it click on the number?
No, it does nothing. Okay, 10-4. I'm gonna reopen it on a web browser. You
For
will
the time
see me
being, if you
chug.
want- For the time being, if you would, I can hit it for you on your character sheet.
I'm up on it already.
All right, rock and roll, rock and roll.
Chug. Non-combat vigilance.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Did you see it? Did it do
Hey,
it?
there it
Yep.
is. Yeah, there it is.
All right, so the only one to pass is Banff. And Banff, you see in the corner booth of this diner, a gentleman in a gray suit with a gray vest, silver tie, white shirt, wearing golden trimmed glasses with blue lenses. And you know when like you make eye contact with somebody and that person turns away because it's kind of awkward? This person is very much not doing that. They are eyes locked on your table. And there's almost like a smirk that they've been caught by you. They just don't seem to care.
You see Wall Street over there?
Which one?
He has a crush on you, Shift.
On me? What did I do?
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, they are putting my picture up on the wall, so I mean, I get it. You know,
Do you
I,
know him? Is he
I,
like an agent or something?
I try my best to not look at him by looking at him.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is an ego check. You're an actor, so this isn't gonna be terribly difficult. This is gonna be target number 12.
I was gonna say very, 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 very quickly.
Mhm.
You're sitting next to a speedster, and you can take powers. You know how fast you could look over there.
True.
You want to take those powers, just like a real quick boop boop. Like, what? How would he know?
I
Roll your
mean,
ego check, but I'm just throwing that at you.
I mean, this is me. I'm gonna roll an ego check. I mean,
I love it, love it, love it, love it.
It's funny because Shift never checks his ego.
Oh, we're getting spicy.
Truth. I don't hate your response, but truth. I am being the worst player in the world, and I am opening this up on a laptop because that's the only way I can do this.
I've got mine on a separate device because it wants my computer dead anytime I try to open it up at the same time as Video Ninja.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
okay, so
Nice.
15. So are you borrowing the super speed?
No. I'm just kind of looking around the room and just.
Okay. You catch the same figure. And the angle of the head adjusts just a little bit so that you can't see their eyes behind the blue lenses, but it's very clear that their attention is now on you. And then they get up. They pull a chair from another table that had folks sitting in it. They go, "Hey!" He doesn't say anything. Turns the table around. It sits on it like Dangerous Mind style, just with his arms folded. It is just sitting at your table and doesn't say a word.
Oh, hi. How's it going? Do I recognize him at all?
You know what? There's a slip. I will give you this. It is a target number. I'm gonna say vigilance. Target number 16.
Oh, so close with a 15.
Ooh.
You do not recognize him. But you look at his cufflinks, and there's a symbol on it that you can't quite place, but you're sure you've seen it around.
So can I help you with something?
Rather, I think that I might be able to help you. Yeah.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. You're the three of you getting ready to make the same mistakes many suits make, leaving New York. You should stay.
My goodness, are you my mother?
Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say I
honey,
don't.
stay in New York. Don't move to Jersey. I know the rent is cheaper, but why do you care?
Because society works better when the animals stay in their cages.
Oh,
Oh, I hate that. I hate
I
all
would
of
like
that.
to. Yeah, don't like that. Don't like you. Not a fan of this. Also, not in a suit. That would be you. I'm gonna take the rest of this to go. Actually, he's gonna start like waving down someone to get a box.
I'm only trying to help.
Funny way of showing it.
You're amusing here. You serve a purpose here. And we're outside of New York. You're just troublesome and in the way, and depending on how big of a spectacle you decide to make yourself, you may have to be removed from the board. So I am warning you. Stay home. Stay in the pen.
I don't think I've ever served any purpose in my life, if I'm being honest. I don't think I'm gonna start now, so you don't really have much to worry about on that front. Can I please get a box? Please, anybody.
The old lady comes up. Oh, you want a box, sweetheart? Okay. All right. And she makes her way over. Very slowly, especially for the speedster. But she's got a box, and she packs up all of your food. And she goes, "Oh, I didn't realize you had another at your table. Is there anything that you want, sir?" No, I think everything is fine. Thank you. He gets up. Don't say I didn't try to warn you.
Didn't try very hard or with very many specifics.
Yeah.
I don't think I could be any more clear, my friend.
Ooh, nope, not friends. Definitely not friends.
I did just establish I don't like you, so don't take it personally. I don't like many people, but like you didn't start out great. You didn't. That was not a great.
You can take it personal from me, though.
Yeah. This guy likes people.
Go ahead and make me a ego check. Shift.
Okay, thank you.
It is gonna be target number 14.
Okay. I have a bunch of stuff that involve me talking. I'm not trying to use presence. I'm not public speaking. I'm not making a deal. I'll just. You said an ego, right? 11.
For a moment, the thing with your power shift is that you kind of have to be able to feel power in order to know if you can boost it, take it, that sort of thing. And for a moment, you get lightheaded just at the whiff of this guy.
Okay. I don't like that.
And he looks to you, Bleer, and goes, "Lab rats don't think they serve a purpose either. But they do." And he starts to walk off.
Can we go, or like, was that why can't we ever have like a normal morning? That's what I kind of want to know.
What do you want? This is the least weird interaction I have had in like 3 weeks.
Wait, is this a common occurrence for you?
I don't go places, they do, so yeah, for them maybe. Maybe we should move to Chicago. Actually, now after that sounding a lot more appealing. She gets up with her box. Just eating it like in the box, like with the fork, like on our way out, like in the to-go box.
Yeah, this sounds horrible. I would not like any of this.
Apropos of nothing, at the mention of moving to Chicago, I check my phone.
No updates. Yeah, no updates.
Hey,
which is a little strange because you know this person's text cadence and you're overdue for maybe 2 by now.
Can I pickpocket this guy before we go?
I will give you agility at with an edge.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I wanted to too. Thank you. You're such a good person.
Are you going to inform anyone that you're going to do something?
She hands her food box to Bamf. So
I would like to bump her powers.
Thank you.
That That is now 2 edge that you have. So just
Whoa.
a quick rundown for anyone that is new to the system. Marvel is it's a D616 system. Basically, you roll 3d6 to reach a target number. Trouble is whatever your highest number was, you re-roll that. Edge is whatever your lowest number was, you re-roll that. 3 6s across the boards is fantastic. But if you want marvelous, you get 6 1 6. You see what they did there? And
Mhm.
that is a critical. So go ahead and roll with 2 edge
Okay.
versus their. Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. So agility,
hmm
rolling. Okay, and how do I do edge? Because I got some pretty good numbers in there.
All right.
The
So you
lower
hover
ones.
over the lowest one and you hit
Okay.
edge, and it'll
Okay.
re-roll it for you.
Okay. That was the same, and I can do it again.
No need. You reach into this individual's pockets.
Oh, I wanted to. I wanted that 22.
Oh, jeez. You reach into this individual's pocket, and you're able to pull out a gold coin, and that's all that's in there.
So I appear back holding my box from from Bam's hand already. And in your hand, instead of the box, is the coin I found. What's that?
I look over.
We're moving. We're like walking down the street already, by the way. We're gone.
Anything I might recognize about this coin, based on, for instance, my streetwise, my black market access, that kind of thing.
Give me a logic check. I'm going to say target number 14. But if you hit target number 13, you'll get some information, just not all of it.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I actually got
Let's
lucky.
Go.
Oh my goodness, that's
You're
an
so
18
smart.
shot.
You're so smart.
Okay.
Once.
So, you're looking at this thing, you're like, I don't have a single clue what this is. But you got a guy.
We always got agree.
And so there's a pawn shop that you go to. Tell me about this pawn shop. How did Banff get this connect?
Look. So when I was 10 years old, there was this kid. His name was Bobby McCullough, and there were 2 things you need to know about him. He had a very nice iPod, because that was the thing back then, and he sucked. And those are the 2 things that you had to know about him. And so eventually, that iPod needed to find a good home. I didn't know too much about what to do about that kind of thing, but I looked up shops, and after getting turned away by the first 6, turned out there was one shop willing to do business with a 10-year-old kid, and you know what that gets you? It gets you loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
It is loyalty.
And what's the name of the shopkeep?
Kevin McCullough.
All right. And so you make a quick detour. And Kevin's there. Oh, hey, what trouble did you bring in this time?
Oh, only my endless love and adoration, but also maybe this coin, but also the love and the adoration part. You forget that. You're looking good. You're looking better. How's the back?
Hey, Lear. Still hurts like a son of a bitch. Hey, you're Kung Fu Carry. I love your stuff.
I am in the Kung Fu Carrot. Thank you very much.
He's the celery, or he's not the carrot, though.
I am the celery. Thank you very much.
Shit, I was trying to get it wrong. Damn it. I said the right one. I was trying to.
Okay, this is accelerating out of line.
Right, yes. Coin.
Do
Gimme.
you know anything about this?
All I do is accelerate.
He takes the coin from me, and it's a gold coin, and it looks fresh, like everything is in order. It's almost like it was just minted, and he looks at it, and he looks at you, and he looks at it again. Takes out glasses, and then another pair that attached to those. And he puts it down. You some kind of time traveler or something?
Not
that-
recently.
Not a new
What?
one. I haven't had a new one in a while.
He flicks the coin over to you. He goes, you know who that is on there? Hector.
Ah, Hector. Oh, yeah.
Of Troy?
Troy.
Like dragging around the walls, like with Patrick.
You ever see the movie with the Brad Pitt? Yeah? Yeah, the guy who played Hulk.
Lou
Wait,
That
Ferrigno?
guy.
Brad Pitt played the Hulk?
No, the other guy. And it was a really weird documentary they did on Eric Banner. Oh, Eric Banner. That's his name. He played Hector. That coin's from Troy. It's a fantastic replica, but it looks just... Where did you get this from?
You never ask questions. That's the rules. Some guy was being mean to us at a diner.
Yeah, he had like some blue glasses, gold frames, gray suit.
I
Looks
hate
fashionable.
suits.
I know, but I
Nothing
love
wrong
the
with a good suit.
pockets.
Suits are
Except when they
harmless
bother
at the
my
moment.
breakfast.
Look, that coin, if anybody believes that it's authentic, if I could prove that it was authentic, trust me, I'd be taking it off your hands. But there's that's quite the mint you got there.
That's...
I turn and I look at the two of them and try to like put my shoulder in a way that like they can't see my face. I go, can you go really, really fast and go back in time?
I mean, I've never tried, but like that sounds fucked up. Actually, why would I do that?
I don't know. Maybe you got it. I don't know. I'm not saying you did that, but I was like, I don't know. He
Yeah,
said
it was
time
messed
travel
up
and
in the past. What are you talking about?
look, he said time travel and it made me think, oh, maybe that was a thing you could do, but I guess no. Okay, all right.
I guess if I like maybe future time travel, if I went to sleep for a really long time.
That's not.
Oh,
That's not future time travel.
By
What?
my perspective, it would be every time I go to sleep at night, I try time travel the morning. What do you want from me?
This a conversation that still needs to happen here, or
Oh yeah, sorry, Kev.
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
We'll get
I
out
got
of
leftover muffin for my breakfast, and I will leave it for him.
Just a
Thanks,
little
man.
kiss of the cheek. Mwah.
All right, wherever you got that from, just don't go around pissing people off that you can't beat up. That's the rule. Or run away from.
I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, we haven't met many of those yet. But-
You only need to meet the one.
Yeah. But everybody has their iPod, I guess. See you around.
Yeah. See you around. Be safe.
Yeah, and
Never
get
are.
that MRI. Your back isn't going to get better if you don't get diagnosed about it. And I'm out.
He starts murmuring as you're leaving, and you that's when you get another text.
Mhm.
The spider goes crawling around the screen again, then it splats. It goes, hey, was super busy car chase. They drove to a part of town, not a lot of tall buildings. Had to do some running. Also could still use help if you're in the mood. I mean, not in the. I mean, if you want to. Okay, bye.
If I want to be in the mood?
Like the
For
like
what?
the Glenn Miller song.
But hold on, do you really not like suits? Like, really?
I mean, usually people who wear them are mean to me. Am I
Okay.
supposed to like suits if people who wear them are mean to me? Is that like a requirement?
Oh, okay. So if someone wearing a suit is nice to you,
Then they're an outlier and they should not have been counted, I think. Because
okay,
it's never happened.
okay, good. I'm just question. I just felt like I needed to know the answer. No reason whatsoever.
Okay, I won't punish your curiosity. Thank you for asking. Where are we going next?
After Banff finishes up tallying their estimate of the number of suits in Shift's closet, it's black, charcoal, some sort of light color. I think maybe
Like a summer tan.
not a light
Mm.
gray, not really the light gray type, and one kind of navy and a like the pinstripe.
Mm.
And a weird plum thing. That's the mental estimate that they go through, just like looking him up and down. Well, it depends. Leah, you getting yourself there? You coming with me?
Mm. How much slower am I gonna be?
I guess you'll find out.
Okay, see you there, and she's gone.
Before
Right.
they bounce, I immediately not
Right.
from you, but from Bamp. I
Yeah, yeah.
steal, not steal, but I
Gotta grab somebody's.
yeah,
Yep.
I
A little photocopy real quick.
Yeah, copy your power. And I wherever we arrive at, Shift is in his disguise.
Okay. So I need all of you, as soon as you cross the border into Chicago, I'm going to need you to make me a vigilance check. Target number 15.
Ugh, it's higher than last time.
Don't care. I made it.
Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness, you extremely made it. Holy butts.
I will never make one of these in my life. Don't ask me to do it again. I'll just say I failed.
Don't ask me to make an agility or a melee. Just ever.
I totally will though, because that sounds hilarious.
Okay, so everybody made it but Bleer.
Let's go.
Bleer, you don't notice anything at all.
My vigilance not even that bad, you guys. I just can't make these rolls.
Banff, you don't notice anything at all either. Shift. The moment you crossed over into the city, you felt you again, you have experiences with auras. You could feel something tug and attach or attempt to attach itself to yours, and you're able to shake it off.
I don't like this at all. By the way, Shift is wearing a black shirt, a black tie, and a finely tailored deep purple suit.
You made us stop at home.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna say that the arrival order was Banff, Bleer, then Shift. And it's by seconds, honestly.
Sure.
And You
Leah
all
doesn't know
arrive-
that.
Yeah.
The amount of just like, oh,
Yeah.
finally.
Yeah.
and you all arrive to the sound of sirens just going off like crazy. There are a fleet of cop cars just barreling down the street, and you just hear flip, hey. And you see
Oh, it did. Okay.
you see Spider-Man, except this one is wearing a white suit with a hood, with a blue mask, a bright red spider, in the colors of the Chicago flag, swinging by, chasing after whatever the cops are chasing at.
I guess I'm gonna like. So I can. So I'm parkour speedster. I would like to keep pace with our friend and ask what the hell we're supposed to be looking for.
And so he's swinging, just busted his ass, and you're just kind of
Like basically
running along.
running, connecting with a building, just like with fingertips and launching to the next one, and just like running sideways.
And
What are
you
we
hear
looking for here? What's happening?
he's swinging, goes, Ricky Vigilante, things got heated. He killed someone. Trying to stop him before he faces off with the cops.
Okay, what powers are we looking at?
Guns, explosives.
Question.
Oh, that kind of vigilante.
Question. When they were going, he swung by, did we see the vehicle that was in the front?
The vehicle had already passed you guys by, so you just see the aftermath of the cops, and then after the cops, him swinging by.
I would like to continue to use Bam's power and teleport onto the cop car in the front that we saw, and then into the car that they're chasing without knowing anything of the conversation that they just had.
So Bleer shows back up and it's just Bamf and goes, I'm okay, and then I'll tell you what I learned.
Shift. You immediately hop into action and you baff on top of a cop car. You hear from the car, enhanced individual identified, counteractions initiated. I need you to make me an agility check.
Fuck you.
You called it out. Now you gotta make it.
Target number 13.
On the dot, chat. On the
Let's
dot.
So
Boom.
you get on the car, you hear countermeasure is activated, and you immediately hop off as you see just a crackle of red electricity just hover over this car.
This is the cop car?
This is the cop car.
Okay. I would still like to teleport into the other car. The one that's being chased by everyone.
Absolutely. I'm gonna say that agility check was for you to get off the cop car into that other car in time. And you see just this armor clad individual. Their armor is very reminiscent of Arthurian knights. He's got a cape, red glowing LED eyes, and he's in like this black sports car that is very tank like, and he looks over and he goes, "You shouldn't be in here."
What was that shit? What anti-power vehicles? That's some bullshit. I don't know what's going on with this town. What's up? I'm Shift.
I'm aware.
Ooh.
And then he hits the brakes, does some fancy Fast and Furious shit. The car 360s. He's starting to drive in reverse, and then he just hits a red button in the middle console, and you can hear as the front grille opens up, and there is a turret whirring.
Can I reach over and try to hit that button again so that it stops? Hey, maybe not right now.
Hit the button again, and the grill closes. Without a word, you see he flipped, like there's a lid on another button, and he flips it and hits the switch. The roof of the car recedes back, and then he goes, "Goodbye." And the seat ejects with you on it and launches you about 25 feet into the air.
I would like to use the Banff power to land to re-teleport into his lap. But not like sitting like my back against him. I mean legs spread on each side of him, so that my like hands are on his shoulders, like chest, like that.
Correct use of my powers. Yep.
This is going to be another
Move that.
agility check. This is a precise teleport. This is going to be target number 15.
Oof.
I'll give you this.
Could
Target
they
number.
logic?
Huh?
Could he try to logic? Is that logic any better for you?
By one.
Okay.
Hold on.
This is definitely
No,
agility.
I might have something. Okay. Tell me, let me know. Do you think that I was in that vehicle long enough to see if they were fast or quick or anything? Like, do I know anything about this person based off of the few minutes I was there, other than the fact that they have guns?
So you want to see if you can size them up? I'll give you a logic for that one.
Okay.
Target number DC 13.
All right.
And chat's asking what rank is everyone?
Oh, I'm low. I'm a low rank compared to everyone else.
I think I'm
I
rank
believe
3.
Shift,
No.
you are rank. Oh, Shift, you're rank 4.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Bleeder,
I thought
you're
it was
rank-
lower.
Yeah, we're all rank 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I thought we started. I thought Shift was low. I thought Shift was a 2 and I was a 3, and Banff was a 4.
I am, well, excuse you. I am a 10,
Oh yeah, obviously.
but I am currently, mechanically speaking, at rank 4.
Rank 4. Yeah, because I thought we were 2, 3, 4.
Well, that number you could just put. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can just type in numbers now. Oops, sorry.
No, you're good. But
You're
Go-
rank 69? Oh my.
oh, okay. So with your logic check, you were able to size him up real fast. First thing that you notice, ex-military immediately.
Mhm.
From the tech that you're looking at, this is everything in this vehicle, and every part of his armor is custom made.
Okay, so then
there-
I would like to copy ability. I want to copy his agility.
Oh, okay. His agility is a 6.
I don't know how that changes when I roll. Like, if I just roll my 0, like, how do we just add 6 at the end?
So if you go into the ability section and you hit the little gear there,
Mm-hmm.
you can change your agility.
Okay, so
And then
change
just-
the base to 6.
Yep.
Cool. Done. All right. 21. Wait, no. Wait.
Oh no, that was.
I was like,
don't worry
what?
about that.
A
Don't worry
14.
about
A,
this,
four,
that
a, four,
is.
a 14. A 14 on my agility.
Okay. You. That is actually a miss. It was a target number 15. to
15,
land
yeah,
in his
yeah,
lap. So you land in his lap, but not, instead of like one leg on each side, it's more like
Side saddle in it. I got
side
two-
saddle.
Yeah.
And he looks at you and he goes, "I really don't have time for this." He is going to make an attack. You see, he balls up his fist, and the moment he does, sharp talons appear on either side of the fist.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell everything about this guy is built for lethal. He is not trying to subdue anyone. He is trying to kill. And so he is going to attack.
How does Shift always get into trouble? By doing stupid shit.
I love it. I love it.
The silly choices we make are a gift to our GM and each other, and it's always great.
All right. Oh wow, he's
Look, there's a reason you're the one we invited to breakfast. We had such a long list of potential candidates, let me tell you.
I believe that.
Yeah, no need to insight check me.
None. Zero reason for an insight. Why would I do that? That's mean. That's rude.
He swings at you and whiffs just
wow.
completely. Just really just eats it. It hits the window instead. I am going to say the next in order is going to be Phage Spider, which is the Chicago Spider-Man, who whilst swinging webs up the ejected chair and sends it at the sends it in front of the car, causing him to steer out of the way in the midst of this strike. Blair and Banff, you are next. What would you like to do?
So what has been within our perception?
So you see them zoom off. Banff, you see Shift Banff in the car, out of the car, in the car. You see Phage throw the chair, and now you see this massive sports car tank basically going out of control in the road, looking as though they are going to hit. If I roll a 1, they are heading towards people. If I roll a 2, they are heading towards a body of water. If I hit a 3, it is an explosive, going to hit something explosive. And if I hit a 4, it's player choice. Player's choice. What is this car about to run into?
Body of water. Maybe.
What a wet blanket of you.
Yeah. I get Shift, you get driver. What are we feeling?
Right. This
Okay.
one.
And they're gone. Out of the frame. The frame is empty.
Okay. So this is going to be an agility check with trouble for the both of you.
Okay.
Target number DC 12. This is going to be
That's
relatively... What was that?
What's agility?
Would this be... No, this would
For me,
be...
maybe.
Will this be an ego?
Yeah, absolutely.
For me, not for you. I don't think.
For
as far as agility goes, I'm Wakanda meme. We don't do that here.
You know what? For a teleporter, I would say it would probably be logic to see how you can teleport in and out without fucking up.
All right.
Goddamn speedster teleporter tag team.
All right. Is this combat or non-combat? I guess
Non-combat.
Non-combat. $16 and $12.
Okay. You got it on the nose. So tell me how this looks from both of your sides.
I think I get Shift out first just well, I guess maybe it could kind of be funnier to be the other way around, but yeah. They probably show up near the same time. And you have you are no longer in the car, Shift. You are standing on the road with me as we watch the car drive away.
Am I standing, or are you holding me in the exact position that I was sitting? Side saddle in your arms.
Saddle.
I think she's got you like by your like shoulders, and so like your feet touch the ground as you become aware of where you are. And so we're like on the sidewalk watching the car drive away. Did you do anything cool?
He guns. Lots of guns.
Boring.
Yeah.
And then I'll catch up with. I'm gonna catch up with the car. And then at the same time,
Phage lands next to you guys. It says, "We gotta go." And just as soon as he says that, the cops all they all peel and stop right in front of you.
Oh, that's
Uh,
cute.
One of the cops gets out immediately, doesn't say a word, shoots that guy in the head, and they're all aiming at you, getting ready to do the same.
What
If
guy?
they-
Wait, who? What?
What guy?
The vigilante.
The
of
vigilante's
night.
not out yet. I got shift. That's what I did.
Oh, okay.
I'm hi.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're high?
I thought you teleported and got him out already.
No, I got
Okay.
shift. That was my job. So
All right.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
So, the cards tipped. You know what the cops are gonna do the second they see this guy. What are you gonna do?
Oh. Excuse me. You appear to be in mortal danger. Come here. Tall building, top of something. Basically
Okay.
the kind of place someone doesn't make silly moves.
So you teleport him to the top of the near. And this is Chicago. It's a massive skyscraper, and phage spider lands next to the rest of you on the bottom. It says, "We gotta go," because the cops peel out, and now, they're gonna take a shot at one of you.
Okay. Pat's shift and says, "Take mine. Get."
I still have
And,
Bam's power, so I can
Oh, you
just.
do. Then get. Yeah, we get. I'll. How does Spidey seem?
He's more worried about you guys than he's worried about himself.
Okay, well, he slowed down, and that's silly of him. So, I'll leave shift to his own devices, and I'm gonna get the hand to the back of the neck and to support spine, and we're gonna go meet up where I've got Spidey. I've got somebody. We're up to the.
As soon as you put your hand on the back of his head, he goes, "Oh boy, all right." You can feel him take a deep breath. And there's the strangest sensation when you put your hand on the back of his head. You feel wires wrapping your hand close to his head to help you secure him.
Yeah, all right.
And then,
yeah, gone.
I'm gonna, for narrative's sake, I'm gonna say that you all meet at the top of this skyscraper.
Did we do anything cool? We show up immediately. Did he do anything cool?
He had a car that had a big old Gatling gun on it.
I already asked you.
Oh, but he's also strong and fast.
Oh,
Okay.
Are you strong?
I don't have time to talk to whoever the hell you are.
Spidey, what's up? What's the deal? What are we doing here?
He's about to.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
but
please.
that's funny of him, actually. He can try.
Yeah, I wouldn't try really
Can it be
fast, and like we'll show up at your house and look through your suits. Just saying.
Look,
What's it with you?
just because I can read you like simple English Wikipedia doesn't mean I'm all up in your stuff. That's unrelated.
I'm just saying. You ain't going anywhere without these two getting there before you even think about it. So you might as well.
try though. Please don't stop him.
It would be funny. It would.
When they
I'm sorry. I'm
try.
sorry. I'm ruining
You
your
were gonna run
fun.
away.
You see the armor-clad man reach to his waist, grab basically a gun,
Mm-hmm.
shoot it in the air. You can see a zip line going straight up.
You want to
And-
grab the? That'd be kind of funny, actually.
And you can hear it hit something, but you can't see it. And then he goes, "I don't have time for this,"
Okay.
and immediately starts to reel up.
Okay.
I just look at both. I'm like, you got this one. I got it last time.
I have an ability called that. Hang on. Let's call this teleport to unseen.
Mm-hmm. So he reels himself up into his jet, only to see Bam sitting in the pilot seat.
I like this. What kind of stealth do you have on here? There's leg room too.
Out.
Okay, he comes with them.
I have a jet now.
This is get out of my jet! Starting to lose his cool.
Pretty sure you're not allowed to fly something this big solo. Starts flipping levers. Where are we going? Someplace nice? You never take me anywhere.
Computer,
You never even tell me your name. That's
computer,
rude.
identify intruder. And you see on the cockpit screen various files flashing until ultimately records of you start appearing.
Those juvenile ones were sealed.
Not very well. So I can only assume, computer, show me known associates. And then a number of your friends appear, and then he waves his hands and he points, and there's Blear's file.
Mm-hmm.
If you do not get out of my chat
Mm-hmm.
and leave me to my own devices, I promise you, I will rain hell down on your life.
Have you ever been to hell? I could drag you down there.
You can try.
Oh no, this is gonna toss me focus.
Ghost Rider is a character. I'm just saying, hell is a thing.
It is a thing.
It is, and nah,
Mm-hmm.
I have the ability for that.
He goaded himself into it.
He did.
He did. He did.
It's up to you how you want to play this.
I did,
Yeah.
just not for very long. Just enough
like a
for him to
second.
feel the sulfur on his face.
Just
But
for
I
fun.
do have dimensional travel together.
All right.
Oh, and dimensional travel other, which is what you need to not even make a grab about it. But yeah.
And you take them. You take them to... Are we going to hell?
I cannot overstate how quickly. Because every time, like, getting the smell out of my clothes is terrible.
See, that's the thing about hell, though. Very quickly on the mortal plane does not feel very quickly in hell. And so you are there with him. And two shadows appear. And they walk right past you to him. Do you think more blood honors us? Do you think this is what we wanted? No father should bear the sins of their father. Every shot, every bullet, every life you snuff adds to my torment. And you see these figures becoming fleshed out. The individual in the armor takes their helmet off, and you see a strawberry blonde man with large goatee and one grayed out eye staring, his face not giving anything away. And then an older man that looks just like him goes, you can say that you pull the trigger for whatever reason you want, boy. But you're just like me. And the truth is, we pull it because it feels good. And that's what makes him snap. He immediately reaches behind his back and just empties a clip into the shadows. And then the last thing you hear before you pull him back is, "No double dipping, son. You only get to do that to me once." He lands back in his jet on his knees. And he looks at you. And I need you to make me a logic check.
Okay. $17.
It's wordless between the two of you. But in this moment, as he's looking up at you, there's no hostility at you. But you both understand something deep down fundamentally just broke in this guy. And you're not sure if you took the pin out the grenade or you turned the safety on. But something just happened. Get out of my jet.
Act right. See you around.
You won't. And he walks to the cockpit.
Is there an open door I can see from in here?
You can see out the cockpit, so you can, you're not blinded. You're like, you can see where you're
Yeah.
gonna teleport.
I mean, if there's a nice open, I'll just...
Okay, but yeah, the hatch that he hooked into, you just fall out.
When you land, all you hear is, and that's how I make my world famous salsa.
And phage is just like, really, cinnamon though? Like, I wouldn't think cinnamon is.
Noir, no joke. That's literally what I was about to say. That was about to be my fucking line. Oh my god. Why cinnamon though was about to literally be the thing I said.
It's just a pinch, and you don't want to use enough that it overpowers. Oh, how'd it go?
I didn't get a name. Did have a very profound familial experience that encouraged me not to press the particular point.
Did you go to hell again? It stank. You reek.
Is that what that smell is?
Yeah, they can't smell it. They can't smell. They never know. You reek.
Usually it's funny. This one was a bit serious. What kind of people do you have in Chicago?
That's a well, not new one. He's always worked in the shadow, but today went pretty loud. We call him the Saint. It's a whole thing. Look, the reason that I called you all for help is the city's real tough on the whole superhero vigilante thing, and more than that, they're incredibly tough on mutants, and there's a strong sense of community here, and there's I mean, we didn't even know she was a mutant until I'm getting ahead of myself. So there's this sweet old lady. You guys really like her. Everybody just calls her Mama. She always knows who needs the most help in the city, and she's always there. and she's always there. People go missing here a lot. That's why we have to stick together. And but even the cops know you don't mess with Mama. But she's gone. Um, we recently found out that she's a mutant. Weirdest power I've ever seen. Her power is she always knows what to say to you. And they didn't even try to make it a mystery. They went black van, black bag, and took her. Now the streets are in disarray, and when I first got here, I'm not human. I didn't know what to do with that. And I guess that day I was the one that needed the most help in the city, and she brought me over muffins, and I hadn't eaten because I didn't know if I could. And she just sat and talked with me. She made me the suit.
Looks nice.
So I want to find her, and I've been trying. They call me Phage because and he holds his arms open, and a bunch of wires come out, almost like webbing, but they're just wires with different kind of ports. And he goes, the original Spider-Man has this ability that they couldn't replicate in a duplicate. But I remember it like I had that power. So the cool thing about being a computer is I partitioned a part of my brain, and it's always running CCTV and police scanners. And I've modified it so that if it increases my anxiety to a certain extent, I'll know. So I can't do everything that the original Spider-Man can, but Eddie flicks his arms and all the wires are tracked back inside. He goes, but I'm a little bit of everywhere. I've become part of the city. So, and I still can't find her.
Two things, kid. One, you chose anxiety as the emotion that you feel when something's going on.
Believe it or not, that's pretty on brand for whoever I was originally.
I think that's a terrible choice. Two, none of us here are human, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay.
Oh. Well, that does make me feel a bit better.
3, even though I said there was only 2. 3, let's find this old lady. We're doing this.
That's what I was hoping. I mean, thank you. I mean, yeah. Let's go team. Oh, that sounded much cooler in my head.
I put my arm around it before he can leave. I'm like, you, me, yeah. Me, you. We're going to work on this whole confidence thing. It's lacking, but I believe in you. And if I believe in you, that's all that matters, because you don't need to believe in you. You only need to believe that I believe in you. All right. I tap his chest and let go of his my arm around him. And I look at the two of you, the other two, and I go, I have no idea what I just said.
You said it with confidence, though, so.
All right, so we've got the mission. We have to find Mama. Now, it's a big city. How would you like to eat this horse?
No.
Head first. Okay.
I mean, one of us can be in the entire city almost instantaneously out of the four of us. So I mean, I think the speedster can run around and use their eyes and try to get at least a lay of the land, maybe spot something.
Now remember. Oh, go ahead.
What about? I took an art class in high school. It was a graduation requirement. Some of us were better at it than others, but they always talked about like how the negative space and stuff matters too, right? And I pull up a map of Chicago on my phone. What's the negative space on your CCTV? Where can't you see?
Yeah, the fact that you don't know where she is and that you haven't seen her, that's a big piece of information.
That and invisible jet. We have confirmed not on the invisible jet.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I need all three of you to make me a vigilance check. DC 16.
Oh dear.
Yay! One of them.
That's not even like a bad roll for me. I have a 3 in vigilance. It's just that it's not that.
As you're kind of holding the phone, going, what's the negative space? For a second, you see something on your wrist, and it glows for a moment, and then it stops.
What kind of glow?
Like a ping.
Like a tracker?
Yeah.
Does it appear to be subdermal?
Yep.
And no entry wound. Can I teleport me and not that?
I was gonna
Like one
That is a
over.
creative use of the power. I'm not even going to make you roll it. Yes, you can.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yep.
And it just falls to the ground.
like 6 inches to the left. And then...
Bumping into phage accidentally.
Mhm,
Accidentally.
mhm.
What? In the what?
That's interesting. Oh, but you were talking about negative space. What is that? One thing at a time. Negative space. Okay.
Guess you worked
No,
on
I
that.
think this should be precedent. Actually, you just teleported yourself away from a thing. Where was that?
Yeah, that. What is that? Do you have one in you?
How am I supposed to freaking know?
Do you want one in you? That's the next question. Wait, hold on.
Hey, don't talk to my cousin like that.
No, what? No, no. Oh, I see where you thought I was, but I wasn't. What I was talking about was like, is that a good thing? Should that be? You know what?
You're a tech person, phage spider. What is this? And I handed it to
right.
him.
He has his hands out, and then the wires come out, and they grab it, pick it up, and log it to the port. I actually have to make him roll for this.
Please roll well. Please don't get hacked. Please don't get like a virus or something.
I lean over and go, do you ever notice those two are really uncomfortable near each other? It's very weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just kind of always uncomfortable. Is
Yeah,
there like
but-
a specific brand of uncomfortable that you're picking up on?
Oh yeah, like even though he's like, I don't know, I feel like he gets sweaty around her. Or them, sorry.
That's so
I-
accurate.
Did he program himself with sweating to be able to sweat around a certain person? What are you talking about?
I like have you ever liked someone?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then this is going to be very difficult to.
I don't. Most people bother me. So.
Understandable.
Oh, you mean like romantically?
Yes.
I don't want to talk to you about that.
No. I mean, you don't. Never mind. I'm out of this. I just turn.
She
throw
said,
my.
why do you think? Oh,
Wow.
Oh no! Wait.
All right. So
So many
while
dice
you're
just
having
got
this,
rolled.
while you're having this conversation, you see Phage pick up the chip, and then you see a crackle of electricity crawl up from the chip to his hand. It goes, ow! Ah! Flipping! Flirm! Ah! Ugh!
Fuck.
Huh?
Just you can say fuck. It's all right.
we'll get there.
Yeah, you're definitely coming from Spidey. Yep, I get it now.
Ow! It's a tracker from the Saint.
Oh, you poor thing. Are you alright?
it-
Did it shock you?
It's a defense mechanism that he has installed in his program. But now that I've tracked the code, I should be able to rewire my mask to be able to see if there are any near the. And without saying a word, he moves his hand, and all of those wires go immediately to U shift. It just into your skin, but it doesn't hurt. You can tell he's being very gentle, and immediately extracts another tracker.
I could have liked that.
Sorry, I just do things sometimes.
We'll get you used to asking permission to touch people later on.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
He's being difficult. Don't worry. The words you're looking for, Shift, are thank you, Mr. Phage, for getting that weird Sparky tracker out of me.
I lean towards Bamf and go, don't think I don't notice how sweaty you get, all right?
You keep going. I'll show you somewhere I took a saint today.
And Shift thinks about it. Shift thinks about it for a moment and is like, "Are you coming on to me?"
Oh, do you two have a thing? Oh, I'm so. If you guys have a thing, I'm not that I.
Leans in. Never. Never in a million years.
Shift. I would like to use an ability. I would like to use disguise, and I would like to look like Phage Spider.
Oh gosh, we're about to get into our last mistakes. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's what my costume looks like from the back.
I kind of like do a little like pose. I'm like, I know I've been told it's Captain America has America's ass, but I don't know. This one's pretty good too. Don't you agree, Bamf?
I want to be on a different roof.
Right, negative space. And he's going to see if he could pull negative space.
Well, he's really smart.
Hey, Beth, I'll just come over there. And he webs up two antennas, pulls them back, and slingshots his way over
It
to
would have
the
made
other
more
roof.
sense for them to come back here. Okay.
Look, they want to be alone. I know you don't like people, but they clearly like each other. I'm saying all of this still looking like Face.
As he rockets over to the other skyscraper, he does create a web line and attaches it from one roof to the other.
That's so far.
So that there's somewhere for Bleer to run across. Then he goes, I don't know if you've got like super balance too. I can try and make it wider. I'm sorry. I can only do the one.
I'm next to him suddenly from going down to the ground and up the wall again. It's all
Oh.
good. It's fine.
That was remarkably fast. I thoroughly underestimated your speed.
I do too. I don't get out much. What are we doing over here now?
I think we're having a conversation. Uh, me. I don't know if you can also do. But if you can,
I sit on the side of the building and just kick my legs.
Don't worry about him. What did you find?
right. So you're right about negative space. It's the prison. I can see everything that's on the prison, but when I started to look for occupied space without any electronics or shielded electronics, there's a whole subdivision under the prison that's not accounted for. And there's power being distributed, but I can't see where it's going. So I think that would be a good place to look. But that means we have to break into prison, which is I mean I'm okay with. It's just, in case you haven't noticed, the law enforcement here is, well, they really don't like superheroes. And
You've never broken in or out of prison before? Is this a sorry, continue.
Have you broken out of a prison?
I don't know why you're asking me that.
Okay. It's just I've asked you all to do so much, and if I'd known that I would be asking you to jump into the jaws of the Chicago PD, I would have kept the text to myself. I can't ask for you all to do anymore. You've already done so much. So
we just got here though, and like we don't have any lodging, so like what are we gonna do with the rest of our night? Like looking to Banff, like right, we don't have anything planned.
I have
Like-
nowhere else I'd rather be.
The two of you's phone goes off as Shift texts. I don't know what's going on, but tell him I'm in.
We got another one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, only if you're all sure. And if in terms of a place to stay, it's a garden studio apartment, but you're all welcome to come over.
Oh, we can get. Oh, sorry. I was just saying we can get home in like 20 minutes. So like, don't even. It's good.
Okay.
What? It's not that hard to get home. Oh, it's not that hard to get home. You're being dramatic. They might be tired at the end of the night. You have a sofa. Okay, is that helpful?
My sofa is my bed. Not that I sleep on it. Becomes a bed. Is the thing. Queen size. Okay. The swing towards the prison. And you can hear the face palm against the roaring of the wind as he just begins to swing away.
I scream out, hey, come pick me up. Come pick me up to him.
Oh, I got it. And you see, does this really over the top backflip. He's showing out.
I'm
God.
I as soon as I stand up and I like give him a hug, but then I wrap my legs around his waist and I'm like, all right, I'm ready.
All right, if this is how you're comfortable.
Still looking like him.
Yep.
Here.
Yeah.
And he webs a little tether between the two of you. He goes. Some people get uncomfortable for the first time web swinging. It gets a little jaunty. So this is just a little extra security. All right, here we go. And you can tell he's being extremely gentle as he's web swinging with you towards the prison.
Since I'm like a little bit tethered, I'm letting my little leggies kick a little bit.
Like a baby, it like strapped in.
Yeah. I'm like still holding.
The boy.
I've got my arm around him still, like around his like one arm over his shoulder, run underneath his arm, and then I'm just my legs are just. I'm having fun.
Up on our roof, Blair goes, okay, hold your breath real quick. You really do smell so bad. I'm doing you a favor, and is gonna do like a speed around you, like to like run in circles to like just like jostle as much of it out as possible. Okay. It's like eggs. I know you don't have it's, but it's doesn't. It's not good.
Shut up. Thank you.
Better now. You're welcome.
Uh,
Sleep on someone's sofa tonight, and then she's gone.
And like that, you're all at the prison. You're all on a roof across from the prison, and Phage is going, all right, we should probably make a plan and stealth and okay. And the weirdest thing happens. The loudspeaker Phage, we detected your, shall we say, observation of our institution here. We know that you are within 200 feet of this locale. Save everyone the trouble and walk through the front door. Or Saint Simeon will burn. And Phage takes off the mask and puts the hood down, and you see a rather tanned Peter Parker with red hair that just kind of is flowing down, and green eyes and a beard. I teach there. Chemistry.
What, like as a volunteer?
Mama's helped a lot of people. My name is Philip. Philip Grayson. And 7th and 8th grade. Listen, I think I might have underestimated these guys again, and if they have their eyes on my class, I've got to walk through the front door. So
I walk up to him and I take the hood off and I like look at him and I'm just like touching my nose and I'm like, hey, do I look like him? Do I look good enough like him?
You know you look exactly like him. You don't
Cool.
need
I'm going to
I'm
going to recopy Bamf's ability and I'm going to teleport myself to the front door.
he reaches out to go but before he can even do
don't let
that,
them know that you can teleport. All right, he's gone.
before he can even reach out to you, you're already gone. And as soon as you appear, spotlights on you, several guards, guns trained on you, and red and green laser beams on your chest.
Hi.
There's our distraction. Let's go. And I think the three of us are gonna make our way. You're gonna find our own way in.
Okay. We'll get back to you three in just a second. Another individual in a suit, all black this time, with a scar across his face, walks up to you, Shift.
I like slowly lower my arms and I like cross them. You know what? I'm starting to understand the suit thing now.
You know, something's not right. And he opens his hand and a spear appears. And that's where we'll take our first break.
Oh my god.
We'll be back in a few moments. Same, not bat time. Same bat channel.
Not that channel.
All right, we'll be right back, everyone.
Everybody, and welcome back to Marvel 312. When we left off, the Shift, Jake's character, has shapeshifted into Phage Spider, the Spider-Man of Chicago, and surrendered themselves to the Chicago prison after being given an ultimatum that Phage Spider surrendered himself, or the school that he works at as a teacher will burn to the ground. So when we last left off, a gentleman in a suit with a scar across his face gave Shift a once-over, and there seems to be something in the disguise that doesn't quite fit. And so he reached out his hands, summoned a golden spear, and that's where we're going to pick back up. The man in the suit says, I have always been weary of clever men.
I'm not clever. I'm just trying to save my school. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I'm just trying to prevent people from getting hurt. Okay?
So do you intend to let this imposter take your place? Is this the way of our heroes these days?
I'm not breaking character whatsoever. I have a little bit of a shake in my hands as I say that. I would like to roll. I would like to make an ego check, and I'd like to make a deal with this person.
Okay. I know you're a little deal maker. Let's see what you got.
Like, yeah. And so I just went, look, I'm gonna go in peacefully. I will follow you. Just keep everyone safe, okay? That's all I'm asking. Just keep the kids safe.
They're in the school, never the students. But I see your meaning. You know, there is a certain irony to this being the trick that you've decided to pull. Through the ages, I've listened to you mortals mock my mother for her decisions. Do you ever wonder why it was the heel that she held me by when she dipped me into the river?
It is like a shift is like it's like clicking with shift like oh no.
Because every man will be wounded in his life, but if one must be wounded, why not lead with a harmless, non-lethal weakness?
I just want to be clear. You're the god that dies if you hurt his heel, not the one if I cut your hair, right? I just want to be clear. Which one you are?
Not a god, never a god. There's no place on this earth for gods. Never was, never will be.
Okay, an immortal. Okay, I'm sorry. You called me immortal. I assumed you beckoned yourself as a god. Also, just a side reference, if someone ever asks if you're a god, answer's always yes.
with a pop culture reference such as that, I would almost believe that you were Philip.
I mean,
There's just one problem. Just one.
and what's that?
I can hear your heartbeat. I can smell the blood running through your veins, and I notice a distinct lack of machinery shift.
Shift's shoulders like lift up like his normal, and he kind of starts to pace, and he goes, how do you know it's just not an upgrade? You know, I have been working hard. And also, oil is a terrible smell. How am I supposed to get with people if I'm always smelling like oil? Like that's not attractive. People don't like oil smell. And I'm like pulling my phone out, and I'm like just mindlessly like just kind of messing around, and I'm like texting. I hope this is a good distraction because y'all better be doing something.
And we flip the page, and we see the beginning of this, and Philip is pacing and a little frantic. I can't let him go in my stead. I should be down there.
Hey, you would sacrifice for other people in a heartbeat, right? Aren't you worthy of that same grace? Shift's got this. He's surprisingly competent. But more importantly, he has my powers, so he can get away anytime. He's fine.
Okay.
He gave you this gift of time to help someone. We show our gratitude by using it.
Okay. Your phone. Can I see it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And a wire comes out of his wrist. It plugs into the phone, and you see his eyes go completely white. And on your phone screen, you can see from his perspective. And then you see his perspective jump into one of the security cameras, and he keeps leapfrogging through different security cameras until he goes, that's the black spot. I can't, there's nothing beyond there. Do you think, is this enough information for you to get us there?
Back up one camera.
Does it?
One more.
Does it?
Looks up to the sky to mark the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Looks through where the shadow is through a window to get a sense of position.
Make me a vigilance check. DC 12.
Yeah. 16.
Hell yeah.
It was just a second. But like as you look away from the phone and you look back to the phone, Blair, I'm not even gonna make you roll for this. You see it as soon as it happens. You see Philip checking Pamphile, and then immediately it goes back to the camera.
Wait, I didn't hear. What's he checking?
Huh? What? No.
What's he checking? Did he check my text? Oh my gosh, please tell me he didn't check my text.
Is that enough information for you to jump?
Yeah, usually.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yes, obviously.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect then.
Yeah.
Disconnects.
Of
Hands you
course.
back the phone, and he goes, really, if either of you want to change your mind, I completely understand. And that's when you hear, because I notice a distinct lack of machinery.
Yeah, no, we're
Hey.
wasting time, I think, so let's go.
Okay.
Bamf.
All right. You bamf.
Let me see if there's any. Let's see. Oh wow! I thought there might be a check. There is not.
There is not
Teleport unseen. If you can do it, you could. Wow. Okay. Cool. Well done. Well done, Marvel.
And you're in a cold, dark hallway. And
I start
just
zipping. Sorry, keep going.
oh, perfect. You start
Just immediately,
zipping.
to start seeing what's ahead. I just as fast as you can.
I am going to ask you to make me 3 agility checks
Okay.
at target number 15.
Okay. Is this to be? What is the purpose of this? To be unseen or to just to be fast?
This is to be unseen,
Okay.
to avoid traps, and also one other thing, but I'm not going to tell you what that is.
So here's the thing. Oh, I have an edge. You guys, I have an edge on vigilance checks that I have not been using.
God.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I
you should
forgot
be
it's an
outrolling
initiative.
all
I thought
of
it was
us.
initiative. I thought it was initiative only, but it's vigilance.
No, you're
I thought it was
good. You're
initiative
good.
only. And so just heads up, enemies have trouble on agility checks against my vigilance. And then
Oh, wow.
a thing that I forgot is that I have a permanent +2 to my agility defense. I haven't had to roll any of this game, so it's fine.
Yeah, we haven't made
because
any defense checks for
I
that.
haven't done anything yet. So the other thing that I was going to bring up specifically was I'm a wall crawler, so we're doing this from the ceiling.
Perfect.
I knew it. I knew it.
All right,
Show
so
off.
go ahead and roll me my 3 vigilance.
All right. 3 vigilance. You
With
changed the stat.
edge.
Oh, agility. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I was
agility.
like, oh god.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing this.
We were saying vigilance so much.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Agility.
It was target number 15.
There's a 17, 19,
19,
15 on the dot. Let's go. This is what I do.
Fudge. You run past the double doors that are just in front of you and your team, and this leads to a stairwell that goes down. And once you get to the bottom, you race around, and you see there are laser grids, there are tripwires, there are turrets, and you outrace all of them.
Why do people think it's so hard to get in and out of prisons? That's all I have. I just.
But what you see inside is what's troubling. Cells packed with people that look forgotten. You can see some of them have powers that they just can't control, so they've been quarantined away from the others. There doesn't even seem to be any living guards here. You do notice a few automatons. And in the most packed cell of all, you see, it's the strangest thing. One of the people in the cell has been given space. And there is an old woman who, nothing in this place has made you want to slow down. But when you hear her talk, you almost have to remind yourself. That's what the 15 was. It was you almost slowing down to listen. And you can tell what she's doing. She's soothing everyone, giving them a little bit of strength. Don't think about a week. Think about the next minute. Think about the next second. Every second that passes is a second that you're stronger than they thought you were. And doesn't that just piss them off? And you run right back.
Okay. We got a little bit more to deal with than I found her. I got some more information about whatever. I give the layout of everything I saw, and then I detail the cells. It's pretty gross. We got a little bit bigger of a jailbreak than we thought.
Well, it's your town.
Oh, okay. One moment. His eyes go white again. And he pulls out his phone this time so you can see what he's looking at. And he's just checking in on Shift. Shift, we go back to you. And
I have a very important game rule question.
yes.
Concentration.
Mm-hmm.
How many things can one concentrate on? Is it like D&D where it's only one, or
I am going to say you could concentrate on more than one thing. However, maintaining it becomes more difficult the more things that you're concentrating on.
cool? I would like to stop concentrating on Bam's teleportation power,
Okay.
and I would like to use clone moves on Homeboy in front of me. How clone moves, I will send it into our little game chat, but clone moves, a character picks another character within 10 spaces and in his line of sight and duplicates all their powers that could be selected with the special training origin. They can now use those powers as if they were always theirs. If they were if their copied powers have a cost, the character must pay those costs highest amount with a minimum of 5 focus. So it's a game mechanic. So I am now copying Homeboy's moves.
Okay. So I will actually I will share his character sheet with you.
Hell yeah. That's the wrong mouse.
And he watches you do this. And he goes, huh. Might I actually have a formidable opponent today?
I thought that was fair, right? I thought it might be fun to fight yourself versus fighting me, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fighter. I'm not even really a lover. So I guess I'm just more of like and I can't see the character sheet yet, but I would like to just use another ability, and I would like to concentrate on my second thing, which is I would like to copy ability. And I would like to copy his melee ability. I
am actually sending this over to you. There we go. Now you should be able to see it.
Yep, there it is. Oh my god. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're good. We're fine. We're fine.
Yes, of course.
We're fine.
What? We split the party.
Look.
That's our job.
Look, if you wanna hear how fun and how easy this is going to be, I have 30 hit points. He has 240. If that just
and we have an army. Give us 20 minutes.
that's all I need to do is give you a couple minutes, and that's the goal. That's the goal.
Yeah, let's not make him take 20. That sounds very
That was a high count.
slow.
That was let's yeah. I'm faster than that.
All right. Let's roll initiative, my friend.
Oh, my
Absolutely.
dog. I'm afraid.
Did that roll? I can't tell.
And he does get edge on his initiatives.
Did
He only bumps it up by 1, so 16 for him.
I not roll? Did it not roll for me? Okay, hold on. Let me hit it again. Oh, because there's a special button for initiative that specifically says roll. Oh my gosh.
So the first thing that he's going to do is he's going to enter his attack stance. So he takes his spear and he lifts it over his hand, and he puts his hands out like his other hand out like this, and you see a shield materialize around the other hand, and it's a tower shield, and it's just a phalanx type stance.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he's going to be concentrating on, and then he's going to just straight up attack your shit.
Which is smart. I would do that if I were him.
Yeah. So this is going to be a 21 to hit.
Technically, actually, I apologize. I technically have all of his things, so I should also have situational awareness, shouldn't I not?
You should.
So I would have had edge on that initiative.
Yes, you would.
So
go.
Boop.
Oh.
Exactly the same number.
Yep.
Hey, look, I tried, and that's all that matters.
It was worth the shot. It was worth the
yeah.
shot.
Okay, cool. So he's going to try to make an attack. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. His total is 21 to hit. If you are using his defense is 18, so he hits himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I have an 18 defense.
Let's see. So you only get his. I wonder if you get his because he has 32.
So I get you can get through special training. Is probably
so it's nothing from powers. It's only stuff from like having military background, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you don't get his damage reduction.
No, I just have basically everything in the traits section.
Gotcha. All right. In that case, that is 33 points of damage.
That's all of my health. Well, I'm looking at all of his other abilities. I'm learning what his abilities are.
Yeah, no worries. So
worries.
You see Phage is looking through the cameras, and you see this soldier get into a stance. And you see Shift actually getting into a stance as well. And they both charge each other. And it's the most graceful display of violence that you've ever seen as the spear twirls. It bites at the back of Shift's neck. And
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, he does.
And with that, Shift drops to one knee. And the soldier lifts his chin up and goes, not nearly as formidable as I would have hoped.
Hey, so here's the thing. I'm very fast. Bleer turns to Bamf and says, "Give me some backup. I would like to interpose. I would like to, from where I am right now, I would like to get in between the two of them."
For a karma point, I'll let it happen.
It's yours.
All right. So the blade just getting ready to cut the life away from you, Shift. There is a powerful gust of wind. And by mere seconds, by mere inches. The blade sings past your skin, untouched.
Oh God, that's twice in one day that you have saved my butt. Oh God. Oh, we still have to deal with him though.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah, how much damage do I take?
Oh, do you take them? So
I believe in interposes I become the target.
Oh, so then he's gonna
Hold on,
attack
hold
at
on, hold
you
on.
then.
Hold on, the
Yeah, that could have been the other.
And chat
Yeah.
chat would like to know if there is a way to use ox points somehow.
Oh,
I don't know how to look up ox points, or I totally would.
Okay. Also, I'm sorry. I actually have this wrong. So clone moves is not the same thing as clone traits, because I have copy trait as well.
Okay.
So it specifically says special training, anything that has special training origin. So anything that isn't like from being bitten by a radioactive spider, or or being it's basically like, so the always ready, I could take theoretically the shield deflection, the attack stance, anything that isn't a part of a power set. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can't take any of the powers, but all of everything else.
Yeah.
So you can take his. Well, no, that's part of the shield bearer power set. Okay, never mind. But no, I get you. Interpose. Someone within the character's reach is the target of an attack that does not also target the character. Affect the character moves to stand between the target and the attacker, becoming the new target. The attacker's TN for the attack is the lower of the character's defense or the original. Okay, so he's just gonna reattack. This time at your defense.
And so here's a fun little thing that I've got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Which defense is being used for this?
Melee defense.
It is melee. Okay, so I can't use it then.
All right, Ox Crew. Here's the deal. Y'all balled out of control and got us to a level
7.
7.
A level 7 hype trade. So I will allow them to be able to reroll 7 die. Oh, yeah, they can reroll 7 die. But you guys have to choose when to do it. And you can force a reroll on my part.
Love it.
I can't look up ox plays, but you guys did ball out of control and we
Yeah.
Love
That's
that.
in
Love that.
progress. I'll let you know when we get results.
Yeah. All right, rock and roll.
The power. Our corporation is bullshit. But
All right, so I'm gonna have him swing at you now.
And so I have to take. It has to be a melee defense. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
She only got a 19 this time. What is your melee defense?
My melee is 15.
Then that is 38 points of damage.
And that I can take.
As you grab him, he readjusts and thrusts.
So you're barely missed by the spear, but you do get splattered with blood a little bit. Sorry about that.
That's fine. I'll take your blood.
You get pierced in the back. So
she's bent over him like, this has got to stop being a habit. This sucks so bad every time.
Well, I suppose that this makes things a little bit more fair, but I would have preferred the spider. Go ahead and roll your initiative now, Bleer. The next panel, Phage, Banff, you see this happen.
Leah.
I should go back. They're fighting my fight. I
gave you an instruction, Philip.
You did, but here's the thing. You're my cousin. So I look at phage. Go get him, Tyga. And I'm gonna shove Bamf him out to my cousin.
He reaches where you like, no, you don't go do that by yourself. But by the time he does it, it's too late, and he immediately recovers into a flip, landing in front of both Bleer and Shift. And Phage is a quiet, nerdy guy, and he does not have his mask on. And when he locks eyes with the soldier, with the man with the spear, he goes, "You wanted me, now you've got me!" And he's going to roll his initiative as well. 16, 15, okie dokie. So let me write down. Shift, what was your initiative?
I have to scroll up. It was.
Yeah, I didn't want to do this, so I'm making you do it.
14.
There you go.
14. A soldier was.
Are there any other people out here, or are we just facing this person?
No, the cops are out there, but
Oh, that's right. I figured. Okay.
he gave them instructions to stand down.
Delightful.
Bleer, you weren't kidding about that initiative.
15.
And Phage is at okay. So that brings us to the top of the round, and Phage goes first. And he is going to
Ox crew, it's taken care of.
You know what? No, he's mad. He's just gonna freaking swing at this guy. Oh no. He swings and whiffs, and immediately a soldier lifts his spear and
Hey, Ox Point, you want to reroll one of those?
oh, okay.
You want to reroll that?
Yeah, all right.
Phage can't look bad on his first swing, you know?
Yeah.
Get
He
it? Because
whiffs
he's like a
again.
spider.
16, and he needs an 18 to hit.
Yeah. So second Ox Point, reroll one of Phage's, or not Phage's. Sorry, reroll one of the soldiers.
Oh,
The
okay.
trouble. Yeah.
So
We're
all
running.
right.
We're running to the end of this thing. We're gonna blow through too. Yeah. There you go.
Oh man. Okay. Trouble. Oh God, this game is not nice to y'all right now. It dropped his 6 to a 5 for 23, meaning that he does hit.
His number was an 18. He rolled an 18. So you have to reroll the 5 on that 18.
Hold on, going all the way back. Here. This was
Then if-
before I knew, but this was before we re-rolled. I'll just use this.
Special thanks, by the way, to Shock22
Hey!
Kato, aka Kato,
Thank you.
for enabling
Oh,
taking care of my spider baby.
okay. So I wrote the trouble. I accidentally rolled it 3 times, but I only needed the first one. The first one is an 18.
That was the same then.
Spider-Man's defense is a 19.
Hey!
Phage swings. I'll just use his name. Phage swings. Achilles ducks and swipes at Philip, who backflips away. And Achilles goes, "Now this was the fight that I was looking for." And you see, he starts jumping in place, loosening up, and there's a sick smile that crosses his face. And that's going to bring us Bleer, you and Achilles both rolled 15, but you are the speedster. My head canon, my house rule. If you tie it with a speedster, speedster goes first.
Hell yeah. So here's the thing. How did he swing at Philip?
He's basically whirling it around like a color guard and then bringing it down for swipes and bites.
Okay,
So
so
it's
it was
either
not. It
swipe-
is no longer in my back. That's what I was going.
It's
off
not
of.
in your
Okay, cool.
back. No, he thrust it into your back and pulled
Yeah.
back. Smart as fuck.
Sick. Love that for me. There are guns around. I would like there to no longer be guns around. I'm gonna do a sweep.
Okay.
I'm gonna collect some firearms because none of these people need to have firearms right now.
Okie dokie.
And also, I have 2 hit points, so I'm gonna go collect firearms.
And don't forget, you can spend the karma point to revitalize yourself as long as you make a resilience check, target number 10.
That seems like
Do
very
we- do-
useful information.
Does our karma reset at the top of a session?
Mhm.
Okay, then I have more than that. Okay.
All right, but you're going to run and grab guns. I'm going to make
Yeah.
that an agility check with
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah.
Because as they see you start to do this, they are going to start shooting.
Oh, I disappeared. They don't get to see me.
That's what the
I move,
trouble's for.
I move 900 miles an hour. So here's the. I have catch bullets.
Mhm. Oh well, then never mind. Ignore the trouble.
Yeah, that was the other thing, is that I could catch bullets.
Goddamn speedsters, bro.
Anyways, okay, wait, gotta spend my focus to do that. That's one of my only focus of eating abilities. And then agility. Are they making agility to shoot at me?
Oh no, you don't even have to make the check was just to see if anybody might have popped a lucky shot at you. You got
Okay.
catch bullets, it doesn't matter. You just swipe all of the guns from everyone, and
I also I have an ability that makes it harder for them to hit me. Like they gain.
yeah, trouble.
They have enemies have trouble on agility checks against me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
well,
Okay.
no,
Then I
no.
will agility check. How's an 18 feel?
You got them all.
Yeah, I do. Are we near a body of water? No, we're in a
Well, for you, it would only be minutes away.
that's too far.
Oh,
I'm putting the guns on the roof.
okay. As you do that, there's a sniper on the roof,
And I
and-
think his gun too.
and you just put it on the pile next to him, and he's like, "I just started." So
You've been relieved of duty, thank you. And I take his gun and I whack him with it. Go, get. And I would like
He
to
was like,
I would
"I
like to
just-
barricade the door behind him.
I was just trying not to get hit.
She didn't hit him that hard. She just like swatted at him. She has no melee skill. Are you kidding me? She just swats him like go.
Perfect. And that's gonna bring us back to Achilles.
God.
And
Does Banff have a slot in initiative? Because Banff has
not
initiative.
Banff is gonna act at the end of the round.
Okay.
So Banff's action for last round was moving phage into the fight.
Got it. Excellent.
Phage is, or Philip is staring down Achilles. And Achilles smiles, pulls the spear up to his lips, and goes, "Mama." And lets the spear go, and it stays in the air. And then shoots off into the sky. And then a moment later, like thunder, comes crashing down. And Phage goes, "What did you do? What did you do?" And he goes, "I know how fast your friends are. How fast are you?" Yes, Caitlin.
I'm on the roof.
you see this happen. It's
Does it go
it's
up and
even
through the
more
roof?
huh?
Does it go up and through the roof? Like up and then like down?
It
to the
goes
roof?
up into the sky.
Yeah.
And then a fraction of a second later, it looks like lightning hits the building.
Okay. So
Make
I'm
me
on
a
the roof.
Nicholas check with trouble. I'm gonna say with 2 trouble.
1 trouble. I actually have my fucking ability that I keep forgetting that lets me give
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Vigilance. I have an edge on initiative and on vigilance checks. Enemies have trouble on agility checks against me, against my vigilance. I gain a +2 to agility. Hold on, what was the other one? And then I have a dodge ability that gives trouble to an attacker on an attack.
You're not being attacked. This is you.
Okay.
This is you seeing something and trying to make sense of it.
Oh, making sense of it. Oh, I thought this was me like reacting to the. Okay, vigilance.
Nope.
Got it. 15.
In the heart of
Oh
the
wait,
light.
you want me to do trouble? You want me to do trouble? I only have 1 trouble.
Oh yeah, 2 trouble.
I know, but I have an ability that cancels.
Oh, yeah,
that gives
that's
me an
right.
edge. So 1 trouble.
Yep.
The same thing. 15.
So the trouble actually has to be for the 6.
Oh, that's right. It's the highest one. That's right. Okay, so same thing. 12.
There you go. 12 does not make it. You just see lightning hit the ground or hit the roof. That brings us back to Achilles and Philip.
Am I not on it? Oh, sorry. Go.
No, their turn never ended. It was just clear.
I'm half in reading this character's stuff.
No, you're.
I picked the worst character ever because I'm like, I gotta read all of this shit. Okay, great.
That sounds great.
But Philip says, "I know how fast your friends are." Or Blair says, Achilles says, "I know how fast your friends are. How fast are you?" And Philip goes to try to make it into the building, and that's when Achilles hurls his shield. And we will see if this hit does not hit. That is bothersome. In fact, I do believe, Philip, you do have a reaction. Yeah, you do. God damn it.
Is that my baby?
Agility. Oh, almost. Philip is swinging his way to the prison. The shield cuts his web line. He makes another one. Web shoots at the shield and slings it at Achilles, who backflips away and grabs it, smiling and laughing the whole time. And that's going to bring us to Shift.
All right, I'm going to stop concentrating on clone moves, and I'm going to then dampen power, and I'm going to dampen his mighty ability. So he has mighty 3.
Yes, he does.
Which that it reduces everything by 1. So, and he can't have fantastic successes. So, currently he adds 3 to his melee damage and 3 to his checks. It's now 2, and he can't get fantastic successes on it. And then I would like to walk up to him and just try to kick him as hard as I can in his heel, because he's Achilles. Like, how do I not do that? Like, also, I'd like to point out I still look like Phage. So, you know.
Because you paid attention, because that's actually very clever. His heel is the only part of him that does not have his damage reduction. So if you hit, it ignores all of his damage reduction.
All right, let's see. Does a
19 hits?
Yeah, it does.
By 1. All right. How does 20 damage look?
Feels pretty tasty to me.
Homeboy still has 240 hit points. All
Yeah,
right.
but you got him.
So tell me, what are you attacking his heel with? What are
I'm kicking him. I'm literally just like you know, like just like I'm walking behind him. I'm running behind him because he's focused on phase, and so I'm just like, it's like just kick him right in the heel.
so? Phage sends the shield flying at his head. He does a backflip, catches it midair, lands 3-point hero style, and you just stomp his foot into the ground, and you hear. Ah! And like.
I thought he could take a hit. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought he could take a hit. I thought he could.
You
The whistle blows. The ref comes in. It's like, hey.
This is a man that loves battle, but doesn't really get hurt. This is someone that is not used to. You build up a tolerance every day. When you bump your knee on furniture or you accidentally touch something that's hot, like you build up a tolerance. This is someone that has only ever truly hurt once in their life. And you did it again. The scream that rings out is haunting. And all of his attention is on you. And he just goes, I have always hated clever men.
Oh, then we don't have a problem. I'm not very clever. I'm pretty dumb. But like I get it. I'm disguised as him, so I may look clever, but it's just because I look like him. Do you see how that I could change, but then I gotta hide my identity, and I don't want people to know who I am, and I'm famous, so like it's just like a thing, you know.
And we turn the page, and Banff, you are in this cell. Or you are in this hallway alone, and you see the double doors that Bleer crossed, and you know the horror that is on the other side of it. But you also know that on the other side of those doors could be hope. Now, Bleer didn't really have the time to tell you about the traps, the turrets, the automatons. So you don't know what dangers lie below, but it's just you. And right when you gather the nerve to take your first step, you hear a horrifying scream from outside. Are you baffing down the hallway or outside?
My cousin's out there.
I'll say this much. It's very easy for you to tell that was
I can
not.
tell it's not, but like you can tell the difference between like Achilles does not sound like Bleer.
Yep.
But it's where bless it, but my cousin, while infinitely more talented in virtually all ways, is not exceptionally quick off the drop. Bamp's the reactive one.
Okay.
So they hear a scream and they're there before they think it wasn't their cousin.
Plus, you don't know what Shift sounds like right now because he could have disguised, and that's also really
Oh yeah,
important.
no, he could be in trouble too. No, that's real bad. That's real bad. All that good stuff.
Go ahead, roll me your initiative.
What do you roll for that? Vigilance, isn't it? And that's my movement action, by the way.
Oh, of course. So initiative is on the top left corner.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's weird. There we go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Even better.
21.
Okay. So Blair, it's your turn. Top of the round. You see Achilles very hurt on the ground. More furious than hurt. You as you teleport here, you see the last seconds of phage going back into the prison.
I'll walk up to Achilles, and we heard the conversation. I know who this is.
Mm-hmm.
We heard the first one was Shift.
Yep.
You know, I dragged a man to hell today. I have a different idea for you. Noir?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Elysium part of Marvel lore?
In fact, it is.
I'd like to bring someone to see Patroclus.
Okie dokie.
For the audience that has no idea what you just said, can you please explain that?
Oh, absolutely. So in the Greek mythology, underworld, all that good stuff, there is an afterlife for the big heroes, the big fancy. That's Elysium. It sounds all nice, like you hear about it nice and culture. That's where it comes from. You might have even played it if you played Hades, for instance. As a whole thing. But it's also nominally the resting place of Patroclus, aka extremely and yet undisputedly Achilles' boyfriend, Achilles' first love.
So, you bamf. Roll me a vigilance check. Test these target number 14.
22.
Immediately you know something's wrong. Immediately. You went. And half of the effort was yours. Half of the effort, however, was not. You are in a world of black. You can see nothing, but you hear Achilles' footsteps. Did you think that I was the only guardian of man? Did you think that it was only my blade that steered the course of mankind? You people. We gave you a land to be free, to watch what you would do. We gave you a pretty cage. We even told you to stay in it. And then you hear a second voice. But you people never listen, do you? It's at this point you see a blue flame emitting light from the hands of an older gentleman with a long white beard. You can see the glasses, the gold framed blue lensed glasses. And one says to the other, I knew this would be the one that gives you trouble. I was not having trouble. I was dealing with them. This one would have dragged you to Elysium, as though I couldn't get back. What do we do with this one, the World Walker? What we do with them all? I need you to make me an ego check. Target number 13.
All right. Is this let's see, this is not an attack on my pot, so I get +1 bonus.
Would
That's
you like to
perfectly
use an
fine.
exploit? Because we have those.
Very, very wise. I think I
Yeah, we'll find
probably
out.
need to do that, and
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, we gotta wait for the roll, see if we need the edge.
Yes. So this one, Duran will fight too. Wish me luck.
So, Beth, you're groggy, but you wake up and the smell of the New York air, however that hits you, rouses you from sleep. I know. You swear you had the weirdest dream. You dreamed you had a cousin. You dreamed you had superpowers. But, alas, if only. And as you get ready to start your morning routine, a spider comes crawling onto the table. The instinct to squash, noticeably absent. In fact, there's something kind of endearing about it. And that's when the anger comes. An unholy, furious rage. Someone took something from you. Someone invaded your space, your mind. Someone is invading your mind. But the problem with the problem with invading someone's mind is you have to enter it, and they're still here in your mind, your world. And now that you're cognizant of this invasion, you're no longer the fly. Now you're the spider. What do? This is all abstract.
A battlefield, endless. Bronze shields, bronze helmets, bronze armor. Littering. Crushed like a Coke can. Building up as if into walls of a gladiatorial arena. Leaving no cover, nowhere to run, and nowhere inside my mind to hide.
You repel, you crush the invaders, and for just a moment, you're able to enter their mind in return. And here's what you glean: the mind you're in now belongs to one Merlin. You see an arcane master traveling the world, collecting other immortals, bestowing the gift of immortality to other heroes. They form something known as the Council of the Obsidian Spire. They have manipulated and guided mankind for some time. You understand their plan. That New York is a sacrifice to opposing forces, spiritual forces. It's a test bed to see what happens with the evolution of humans and how best to manipulate and extract powers. You see what they've been doing with the people in those cages. They have been finding powers that best suit them, extracting them, and selling them to the highest bidder. They allowed phage spider to be an entertainment. It increased tourism in the city by 3%. But the plan was always for Philip to end up in an alley with a bullet in his head, just like so many other heroes in Chicago. That's where the line severs. And phage, it is Phage's turn. Oh crap. Okay, so you're out of the and he's in the prison. High or low? Who wants to make the call?
Hi.
Hi. Yeah.
Okay.
There was a
Target
25 on a D100 and a 4 on a D6, and that's all I know, chat.
target is 15. Okay.
That's 3 passes on 5 rolls.
So
You wanna hey,
That's-
hey how many axe points we got?
Enough.
Do you wanna
Enough.
cut an edge on one of those 14s?
okay, yeah, you can do that.
Thank you, Kai.
Boom.
Do you wanna cut an edge on that other 14?
Thank you, Eat the Spoon. They both pass now, by the way, y'all. Thank you, Ox Crew.
And the last 2 rolled 6s, by the way. Those edges.
I am
This is hurting my spider.
upset. Ah!
You allowed this? I'm going to utilize every tool in my shed.
I was gonna be like, am I gonna get away with this? Am I gonna get away
Rules
with
lawyer,
this?
attorney
No.
at rules.
No.
That's going to bring us to Bleer.
So here's the thing. I thought I had 2 hit points. I have 22 hit points because I forgot to reset my hit points from last time I got stabbed. So I'm good. I'm like way better than I thought I was.
Okay.
Still not great, but you know, I can deal with it. I'm on the roof. I would like to be. Let's see, how does this thing work? So okay, wait. So from what the hell happened visually?
So visually, here's what you see.
Yeah.
Banff grabs Achilles and poofs away.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say you know Banff well enough to know that the effects that usually happen when Banff does their thing was a little off this time.
Mhm.
I'm also going to give this to Banff. When Banff comes back after a few moments, Banff comes back by themselves. And then about 30 to 45 seconds later, Achilles is on the ground, very hurt from the fall. And there's an older gentleman that you recognize as a much older version of the man that you met in the diner.
Okay. So that's a lot of seconds in between those two things happening.
I'm gonna say the whole thing took about at most a minute and a half.
That's a lot of seconds.
Yes.
That's GM. That's so many seconds.
That's 90
you know how
seconds.
Speedster, no time takes time.
That's wow. Do you know how fast I can move? Man, that's
Okay. Yeah. So what would you have liked to have done in that minute and a half?
So none of these cops have guns anymore.
Nope.
I've also locked the roof door after that one guy after the sniper left. No one's allowed to get to the guns. They're locked on the roof. In that time, I would like to meet Philip in the cells in the basement.
All right.
And
so
we are bringing ourselves an army.
You rush to where Philip is, and you see him fighting for his life against that
Philip.
spear. The spear is trying everything in its power to stab Mama.
Mm-hmm.
And the hard part for Philip isn't getting out of the way. It's getting him and her out of the way. The two fails that you turned to two successes.
Yeah.
He was about to get touched twice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So here's what's gonna happen. I would like to so where what is the vision? How are they set up?
So there's this cramped prison cell with this golden spear. It looks as though it's being wielded by an invisible user who doesn't care about their own safety, doesn't care about anything other than stabbing Mama.
Okay, cool.
Philip has imposed himself in between the two. And so when it lunges at Mama, he'll like move her away with like his back foot while holding the spear, driving it in a different direction. It'll then spin around and try to hit him with the heft. And he'll flip out of the way and web Mama and pull her away. He's struggling right now.
All right. Okay. This is exhausting. This feels very silly. I have a strange idea, and we're gonna see how it works. I saw there's some good thoughts were happening, and I've got a good one too. I have a few of them on occasion. So Bleer is gonna run it, like literally can be there in an instant. It's gonna end up between Philip and Mama, and say, "Hi, I'm really sorry that this is happening to you. My name is Bleer. Can I have your hand for a second?" She's not gonna wait. It's he's gonna hold her hands out, like, "Hand, please." And I'm going to prick her finger, and I'm going to take some of her blood, and I'm going to get to the spear, and I'm going to put Mama's blood on the spear, and I am going to hope that some appease from this spell or this incantation can be made. That is the goal.
You get to Mama. You've got all these plans in your mind. Your mind's racing.
Mm-hmm.
All of it stops as though you double stomp the brakes. She looks you dead in the eyes and tells you something that Bleer needs to hear. What does she say?
Oh no. Baby, slow down.
And that's it. She rubs her hand across your cheek. I'm gonna be all right. This one's squirrely. I think ours is better than the one they got over in New York. Hey, you want to do me a favor? It'll be a big one.
Yeah, my schedule's pretty clear.
Hey, Ty. And you see this little kid holding a bunch of books. He goes, "Yeah?" She goes, "Hey, this is my friend. Hey, what's your name, sweetie?"
Nora.
All right, this is my friend Nora. Now Nora's gonna take you out of here, okay? And then we're all gonna get I'm gonna fatten you up. I'm gonna get you everything you need. But when she takes you outside, I want you to read your favorite book for me, okay? goes, are you sure? I'm not so sure I'm supposed to. She goes, right now, what the world needs more than anything is a little bit of dreaming. Go out there and read. Laura, could you?
You. uh, hold your breath. Sometimes it's better on the first try. And we got the head project head and back, and I will actually, if child will let me, I will pick up kid, and hold head, and we're outside in an instant. And I set them down. So what's your favorite book?
Well, I'm scared. I like to read comic books.
That's
so,
pretty cool.
And he holds up a comic book of Superman.
You hush.
And in the midst of all this, he sits crisscross applesauce. And it's a simple equation. Small boy, doomed planet, loving parents. And he starts to read the story of Superman. And there's lightning in the sky. And then and you see standing in front of you Superman. So that is Blear's turn.
Minute and a half can do a lot for a speedster.
I swear to God. It's Soldier's turn next. He gets up, sees this new fighter. Ooh, got something in my eye. And runs full speed to hit Superman. And clocks his shit. Did I actually create Superman? Yes, I did. Do I have the stats and rules for him? Yes, I do.
In Marvel.
And also, I do believe Shift dampened Soldier's powers.
Oh no, you're right. He does.
That's
He
true.
lost Mighty.
Yeah, so he has a +2 instead of a +3, so it would be an 18, not a 19, and his damage would only be 17 instead of 18.
Someone did the reading, thank you. Whole sheet.
Achilles runs full speed. It just decks Superman in the face, and he just stands there. And he looks at Ty. Are you okay?
Blear is sitting crisscross with him, making the same face, like side by side, like.
And you see all the books that he has. It's all nerd stuff, and then one self-made comic book. That's gonna bring us to Shift.
All right, so from what I can tell, we've got a couple problems. We've got a whole bunch of people downstairs that need releasing. We've got the soldier fighting Superman, and we have a bunch of soldiers. Even though they don't have guns, they're still around. So I feel like Superman's got it, even though, I'm kind of rooting for the soldier right now. But let's just keep that. Let's just keep that.
I was gonna say, if there is anybody whose powers you wanted to
no. But what I would like to do is I would like to use my public speaking, and I would like to turn to all of the soldiers that had the guns, and I'm
don't
going.
have guns anymore. Don't worry.
That had guns.
Yeah.
In past tense. And I want to just kind of have this just authoritarian thing going. We have bested your immortal. We have taken your guns. We have vanquished all that you feel is holy and powerful. If you have any wish to survive this, you will release everyone.
Roll me an ego check with double edge.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to give you triple edge because as you say that, little man's about to read another book.
Yeah.
So that started as an 18, then it was a 22 and a 22.
Yeah.
And then one more, triple edge.
Oh.
Yep.
Can we get it? Can you get it?
Nope, 22 again. I rolled.
Okay.
We hold
Okay.
at 22, 5, 6, 6, plus 5.
The soldiers closest by walk over to you. And the leader among them, the chief, goes, "This is Chicago. It's a different type of city. But maybe we could try things a little different today." And he walks over to Achilles with his handcuffs out. And Achilles gets ready to throw a punch that would end this man. And it's immediately caught by Superman. And while his arm is still out, cuffs. And to the older man on the ground is just starting to get up. Cuffs.
I hope those suppressed powers. I mean, I don't because that's fucked up, but also like in this situation, it's kind of necessary. I feel like, sorry, keep going. Do your thing.
We know where to take people like this.
Don't like that. Don't like that. Baby steps though. Baby steps. Doing a good job.
May I spend a comma point?
Yes, you may.
Saint Simeon had that tracker.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know where these guys end up. I picked up, if we say I picked up the tracker that we got out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'd like to plant it.
I'll give you that.
The future.
So
These guys don't get away.
as we wind down, all of the souls captured below come back. And Achilles and Merlin are put in the hole that they put others in. Merlin screaming, "Do you know what madness you loose onto the world if you let them go? We collected very specific meta humans and mutants. Theirs are the powers that could
I walk in
destroy."
front of them like, you guys want lunch? Because like I'm done listening to this guy. Like,
I moved so much that you guys. I need to refill my carbs. Actually, I'm starting to crash so bad.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any good diners here?
Have you ever tried
about a dish?
Dish? Oh, you want deep dish? We have that deep dish.
It's like
You
the
know,
opposite of pizza.
Yeah.
Philip goes, we don't actually eat that. That's more for the tourists. But
I mean,
yeah.
I'm okay with doing touristy things. I've never been to Chicago, so
We are tourists from out of town.
yeah.
I'd love to show you guys around.
We got a lot of
everybody-
people who need lunch.
Everybody, and Mama goes, you don't even have to say anything. There's going to be a gathering at my house. We're all going to say hello to our new friends. It's just a very loving affair. There's so much food. There is the deep dish for all of you. From they ordered from Pequods, Illuminati's, Geno's East. They went all out. There's soul food all over the table. There's just it's just a party vibe. Beth, you check the tracker and they're still in prison, and there's a very awkward moment during the party where a 6 foot tall man in blue spandex with an S on his chest kind of taps a little kid and goes, is there I feel like you are the one responsible for bringing me here. Do you happen to know how I could get back home to Metropolis? And he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. And that is a story for another day. Be sure to read issue 2. And with that, you see Superman start to fade away. And he goes, thank you. And call me if you ever need me. And that is where this issue is going to end, except, of course, we are going to do the Marvel stinger, which is this. The party is over, and Mama walks over to U-Shift. He goes, you know, I've been trying to think of what I need to tell you all day today.
To me? This is the first time we've talked.
Yeah, well, that's because I didn't know what to say.
Okay.
And I think I just figured it out. You don't need
ready?
anything.
Am I ready?
You don't need anything from me. You got it.
Okay, look. And I lean into it. I go, look, I got way too big of an ego for you to tell me that. That's just going to make it way worse. Tell me, like, I need to do push-ups or, like, I don't know, get better education. You tell me I'm good. I don't need anything. That just means that I'm the best. And that's not going to work for me. All right? That's not going to work for me. I know. No, I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything. And
looks like it's already working. And the next panel is Philip walking over to Beth. I really like you, and I think if you would, it'd be super cool if you wanted to. I could move to I shouldn't move to New York. I've kind of got a whole thing here, but like I would if you wanted me to go to New York, I totally would. But I really like you. I'm also a robot, so if you don't feel the same, that's okay.
I pamp us to the top of the Eiffel Tower. I'm sorry. I do it reflexively. I'm sorry.
And that's when you notice the tracker pings. And they're being moved away from the prison. And the issue closes. Thank you all so much for hanging with us. I truly hope you enjoyed our second telling of this group of these wonderful groups of heroes.
These weirdos.
Oh yeah. Oh,
they've now flooded the streets of Chicago with metahumans and mutants, and we know that there is an organization looking to absolutely stomp that out. So this is the world of Marvel 312. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't have anything else.
I do. I got some. Hey,
yeah.
I want you all to go on every form of social media that you're aware of and message Noir and tell Noir that you want significantly more of this. You want more of this group. You want more of him GMing.
Do it publicly. Well, don't do DMs. Do public it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Did I say DM? Don't DM people. That's weird. Don't do that.
Do publicly. Let everybody see how cool.
Yeah. At Noir, at streampunks, at all him, just be like, yo, we want to see more of whatever. Oh.
You saw nothing.
Tear down the house with your.
That flag broke. But yes, if you want to see more of this, let all of the people that have the power of making those decisions know that you want to see more of this, because I love this. I love
being
this.
mean to my friends on
Yeah,
the internet.
yeah. I like being just myself. Let's be honest. This is just me role playing as myself with powers. That's just me. Well, I mean, Shift hates Superman. I hate Superman, so it's the same.
Talk about bleed. I need to stop. Okay, we need to do another way because I need to not get impaled in one of these. I need to stop getting hole punched for the love of God.
Bamf
I'll do it again.
Almost kissed phage.
I know.
Do we need more of this?
Yes.
Let the streampunks and Althaven and most of all Noir Enigma know, and please join me in thanking all of these lovely individuals who, on like a bee's dick of notice, absolutely swerved and created this lovely session that we enjoyed today. I also had a lot of fun, and I'm very, very grateful that as we prepare to return to and wrap Beacon in preparation for that which comes next, we had just a little bit of Marvel 312.
Not to ruin Sam's amazing ending, but that is 1/10 of a millimeter of time. All right, thank you, everyone.
Good night.